Hey, have you ever heard this saying, failing to plan is planning to fail? This saying is more relevant in security than anything else. Hey everyone, I'm Siva RP. Today in this video, I'm going to discuss about how you can use PDCA model to improve your security officer performance. Let us assume that you are working as a security manager and you are responsible to improve the security officer's performance. So there are various methodologies that you try to implement. So this PDCA model is well-known management system model that is being followed across various organizations. Then why don't you use this PDCA model to structure your security officer operations? Let us discuss that in this video. I'm Siva RP. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe now. And if you like the information which I'm going to give you in this video, give a thumbs up and share with your friends. Now, let's dive into the video and try to understand how we can apply the PDCA model, which basically stands for plan, do, check, and act. In planning part, it is all about planning security measures proactively to prevent security incidents. So, what are the security measures that you can plan in advance so that you can actually prevent the security incidents? So you can consider all these activities in the planning phase. For example, it could be asking your security officer to identify any security hazards and threats or any risks that might have impact on your security operations or your organization, so that you will have certain information and data on which you can plan. For example, while they're carrying out investigations or while they are on the rounds, you can ask all the things that to proactively identify, so that anything out of order they can identify and tell, so that before something can happen, they can prevent it. It could be identifying a broken lock, or it could be identifying that your access control system is not working. So all these things can be preventive actions. All the preventive activities, you can ask your security officers to carry out in the planning part. And in the doing part, it's basically about doing actually and mitigating the risks. For example, whenever there is an escalation taking place from the aggressor, your security officer should know how to de-escalate that situation, and they should know how to delay the aggressor, and if situation goes, they should know how to detain them. In checking part, it's all about carrying out various verification related activities. It could be about patrolling and observations and carrying out various mock drills or simulation exercises and carrying out audits. All these things will help improve your security operations. So you can ask your security officers to once in a while carry out all those things, or you can ensure certain periodicity to carry out those things, so that you can ensure all those activities, whether your system, whatever you planned, is actually going as you planned or something is out of the order. Those things you will be able to understand from these verification parts. Sometimes you can carry out surprise checks. In the act part, you can actually plan all those activities that are related to actual response, which is required by your security officers. So the ideal situation is that you have to prevent security incident before they happen, but those ideal situations only exist in the books. But in practical sense, you got to respond to the situations, and your security officer should know how to act and how to respond to these situations efficiently. And you can plan all the activities that are related to actual response. So how quickly they have to respond, how they have to manage these incidents. Once the security officers manage the incidents, how quickly we can bring back the operations to normal situation is all we have to plan in this act activities. Based on all this information, again, you can get your lessons and again replan your planning activities and improve them. This is how you can use plan, do, check, act model to improve your security officer performance. I hope the information in this video is useful. If you like this information, give a thumbs up and share with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe now. I'm Siva RP signing off until we meet again.